time now to go across to our technical experts. And as always, Nooresh Merani as well as Kunal Bothra joining us for just that. Kunal, hi, morning. Yesterday there was a very, very solid breakout that we saw, but is it more of a dead cat bounce of sorts, just out of the consolidation, or there are more legs to the rally now?
I think there should be more legs to the rally. So what we've done is, there are multiple things which we've done in the last 1 month. 20th of July is where we formed a top on the index at that 90,900 mark. Now post that, there were 3 or 4 major attempts towards 90,300 levels on the index, a support which we've been highlighting time and again. Yes, there were intraday breaches, there were breaches towards 90,220, 230 mark for the index multiple times, but we've not managed to close significantly below that 90,300 level, which means that more or less 100 points plus minus that 90,300 mark is where a very strong support is for the index. What's also happened is that in the last 2-3 days of this bounce for the index, we've managed to break past about the first hurdle of 19,400. The sector moves are very or managed to have come back. Bank Nifty's managed to come back quite strongly over the last couple of days. You've seen other sectors like chemicals, etc., also starting to participate. So the sector mix is quite attractive in this leg of a bounce, which is why I would probably expect that this bounce should have more legs on the upside. I would expect at least a retest of the previous highs of 90,900 as an immediate target, and stop loss remains to be 90,300.
Okay, morning Nooresh. Let's get in your thoughts then on banks versus IT, something that we were discussing earlier this morning. The underperformance within the banking space and the outperformance within IT. What's your sense?
So, if you look at the indices in terms of the Bank Nifty, the problem is the main heavyweights are not doing well. So if you look at HDFC Bank, that is 28% of the weight, where there is no trend, and that is the largest weight in the Bank Nifty. Then you have Kotak Bank, which is another 9%, and then you have SBI, which is another 9%. So out here, and even ICICI Bank. So these are the names which are not doing much. The other smaller names have done well. So if you look at a PNB, it has moved up. A Federal Bank, it has moved up. IndusInd Bank is closer to an all-time high, 52-week high. Axis Bank has hit a new 52-week high. So the case is, once we start seeing some reversal in HDFC, ICICI, or even a SBI Kotak, we can see a better trend. And we've started seeing that. Yesterday was the first day where SBI made a relatively positive move to the index, showed some outperformance. ICICI Bank continues to be around that 960 plus minus 10 rupees. Once it starts sustaining about 980 to 1000 levels, that would be an indication of a trend change. So on the Bank Nifty, level is basically around that 45,000 mark. If we can cross that, that would be an indication of a trend change and a momentum shift. We've seen IT do that yesterday, and that too with the help of the broader names, not the heavyweights. We saw a little bit of an uptick, but we don't have a strong trend in an Infosys as yet. But overall, slowly and steadily, some of the heavyweights are waking up in the last 2 sessions. We've hit a new all-time high on the Nifty 500 and the Nifty 50 equal weight. So which tells you it's a problem of the heavyweights, not the market as such.